Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Channel 57's exclusive coverage of the Lehigh Valley's first Pageant of Champions, Senior Drum and Bugle Corps competition here in the Allentown High School Stadium. And here on this summer-like night, even though the calendar tells us it's the 2nd of October, 6 of the nation's top military musical organizations from 4 states, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania, including the National American Legion champs and the National VFW champs, are here in Allentown to compete for the Lehigh Valley title. The competition is being sponsored by the Delkey Knights, Allen O. Delkey Post number 16, American Legion of Slatington. The pageantry of this championship drum corps contest will combine the military precision of West Point, the musical blend of a well-directed band, and the showmanship of Broadway. In whole, it's the culmination of effort at perfection. Each of these corps has won numerous championships in all parts of the country. Each is uniformed in colorful garb, and each will have its own specialties to present. Rivalry among these top corps is keen, and each corps will be at its peak to try to win top honors and to take the trophy back to their home post. The past months have given a lot of experience to these corps, and since each corps is a champion in its own state, the spectators will be in for a real musical and military treat here tonight. The sponsoring corps, the Slatington Delkey Knights, will stage an exhibition while the judges' scores are being compiled at the end of the contest. That's because since Slatington is sponsoring the event, which is to be judged by designated members of the Interstate Drum and Bugle Corps Judges Association, the Delkey Knights can't possibly compete. You've just heard some applause for this first corps, and this is the Kenwood Cavaliers of Baltimore, Maryland, who hold the Maryland State VFW title for 1953-54, and again is the corps to beat for their state championship this year. Now let's watch the Kenwood Cavaliers. on the field, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Williamsport Black Eagles, post number 1. Black Eagles were runner-up in Class B State American Legion competition in Philadelphia just last July. And with the playing of the Grand Old Flag, we're watching the Williamsport Black Eagles, post number 1. This competition scoring here tonight for these bugle and drum corps is done in the following manner. First of all, they get 10 points for inspection. That's inspection of personnel and inspection of equipment. There are 30 points given for marching and maneuvering. This includes 10 points for intervals, distances, files, and ranks, 10 points for keeping in step and execution, and 10 points for precision and military bearing. Then there are 20 points given for the bugles. These are divided like this: 5 points for position and execution, 5 points for ensemble and rhythm, 5 for attack and expression, and 5 for their repertoire. Drumming then gets 20 points: 5 for position, 5 for attack and execution, 5 for ensemble, expression, and rhythm, and again 5 for repertoire. General effect in this competition gets 20 points. This general effect is something that's judged right up here from the stands. The overall effect, as you're seeing it just right now. You know, these corps can only be on the field for not more than 15 minutes, nor less than 13 minutes. For every 30-second error results in a 1-point penalty. And now let's watch the Williamsport Black Eagles, post number 1. From New York State comes another top contender, the Newburgh Ambassadors. Recently entered competition and this year won the New York State VFW Championship. As As you watch these ambassadors, remember this. They won first prize in the presidential inaugural parade in 1953. First prize of all the corps in competition during the time of that parade. Another interesting fact is about the solo that you just heard played by the last corps in competition. Remember, please, that there are no trumpets, no cornets at all in any of these corps. All of this music is played on bugles. This is really a musical feat.